Hello everyone and welcome to this vinyl update video, vinyl update 26 I believe we're on now. Yeah, basically today I'm just going to be showing you all of the recent vinyl purchases and CD purchases like I have made over the last month or so. Now I will say there isn't a lot to show like in this video, like there's about there's 7 vinyl albums, 2 of which were actually bought for me, so like, there's actually like, technically like only 5 what like, I actually purchased myself, but at least 3 of them are all real top-notch stuff, those 3, well, like I'll show like at the end, are all albums what I could never like imagine that like I would like actually like own like when I started like vinyl collecting, like considering like the price what they go for. But I was just lucky this month, and like also like, I didn't like buy like all that many. Like I kind of like it was like less quantity, more about like the actual quality and like how much I really wanted that these albums played into like why like I bought them. But anyway, I will start with the 2 what were bought for me technically. First one is VCLT from James Lobban, and he sent me this album here by a band called Sulk. It's an album called No Illusions, a new album, 2016 this was released, and this is a really fantastic album. I'll just quickly show it for you who like probably haven't seen this album. There's a cover there, very sort of Stone Roses like, and I love the Stone Roses, so I really love this. Like I thank James for like introducing me to them. They're a great band. There's the inner sleeve, there's a picture of the lead singer, and then the vinyl here is just black. Like I believe you can get all sorts of different colours and like variations. Like I believe our vinyl collector James has about, I think, is it 3 or 4 copies of this, like all like different colours and like limited editions and that of it, because he really loves this album. Like I know it's one of his absolute favourites like from the year so far. And then you also get a little download code in here as well, what I've used, and like I do enjoy listening to this. I go into work recently and that, so yeah, really strong album. Like I would recommend people to check it out because I really liked it. If like you like that sort of Stone Roses style, this is really good stuff. Now, well, what my mate bought me, David, bought me this one here. It is Johnny Marr and the album The Messenger. So yeah, this was one I was like wanting to sort of like I say complete like my Johnny Marr collection. Like he's only got like two like solo albums technically. Well, 3 if you can't like the one what he done like with the Healers back in 2003 I think. But anyway, this is his first sort of proper solo album from 2013. And this is really good. Again, I'll just show this one here. Brand new, this one as well. The Salt one was brand new. There's a picture of like the man himself and the lyrics. And we are on this sort of label here. A little bit disappointed with this one. The fact that like it didn't come with like a download code, whereas like Playland, like the album after this one, that did come with like a download code. So it would have been nice if like if like they had chucked one in with this one here, because I would have loved to like get this like onto like my iPod. But yeah, really strong album. As compared with Playland, they're both about equal for me. I'd say I can maybe prefer Playland like a little bit, but this is still a damn good album. Anyway, now we're on to the stuff what I have purchased, and this one like I must have bought at least like about like a month ago now. It must be more than that, because this one came and this one like I bought from Amazon, but like it came from like the US site because it was cheaper over there. It is the album Crutch by, of course, Crutch, the first album here. And I really like the second one, so I thought that I'd give this album a chance. I haven't actually played this yet, I must admit. I have had this like a couple of weeks now, so I definitely should like give it a listen. But yeah, like it is mostly just like for like my Tom Petty collection. Like I needed this one here, and like it's still relatively easy to get. Before this one shoots up in value, I thought I'd get it like while it's like reasonably priced. So that's the gatefold there. This is a double album, but I will only show the one disc here because the labels are all the exact same and they're all just in like these plain inner sleeves. That's what it looks like there. Again, really heavy 180 gram vinyl, new vinyl, really great quality pressing. Like for the most part though, I have had some where like they're a little bit dodgy, but for the most part it's all fantastic quality. This one though, I believe, I think was it Rockboy 680's copy came with a CD, whereas this one didn't. Like I'm not too bothered like myself. I mean, like if like I really want the CD, then like I could just buy it separately. But with like an album like this, like I don't think that that's really something what like I'd want. Like I think like just like having the vinyl like is more than enough for me. So yeah, a lot of songs in here, and I'll sure give this a listen and like let you know what I think like when I get around to reviewing it. Probably it's yeah, like it's not one like I'm in like any great hurry to like review. Like I've just done like the last one. So yeah, Crutch 1. So now last two before I unbox the eBay package what came are both Paul Weller albums, and both ones I'm absolutely chuffed to have. First one here is his debut album, self-titled debut Paul Weller. It's a little bit weird like the packaging of this one here, like that's just technically like the front there, if like I show if I can show you like how it all works here. So this one I think came from Sweden, I believe, and like again I got like a reasonable price on it there. So it sort of opens up like so there. You get a really awesome picture off in there. Like that, that's what the cover looks like. And then in here we have the gatefold. And then a little booklet here. The booklet isn't anything too special, but I'm glad that it came with one there. There's the lyrics and various pictures and stuff. So yeah, it is nice that it came with a booklet. So yeah, because most albums like don't come with one of those. And then the actual vinyl itself is just in this plain sleeve though, but a nice, really nice label on that. And this is a fantastic album as well, I have to admit. It's got some cracking songs on it. The opener, Oh Yeah, is a great song. Just put the vinyl down a second here. Into Tomorrow's is amazing. Above the Clouds, love that one. The only one though, what like I wish was on here, was the B-side to Into Tomorrow, which was called Here's a New Thing. Check out that song, fantastic track. Would have made like a great addition to the album, but like unfortunately like it didn't make the cut. Would have been a masterpiece if like that song was on here, but it is still a strong album though. Really fantastic stuff from Paul Weller, his first album from 1992. And so now for some of like the really special stuff. This one was still pretty special though, because it is like slightly harder to get, but this is one what like was kind of like it was like sort of like what like I was mentioning like at the start, like I was like I've like bought like in the last update, like I say, like I bought about like 5 albums for like £10 each, and like that was £50. Whereas in this one here, like I was sort of spending £50 like on like the one album because I really wanted it. So like I was sort of that thing like I really want like the album, so like I'd be willing to pay like what you have to for it. So yeah, this next one here is a really special album, another Paul Weller one. It is Stanley Road here. So yeah, fantastic album. This one kind of, well, I wouldn't say nostalgic for me, but it was certainly like the first Paul Weller album like I was like like semi-familiar with, because like my dad had this on CD. But yeah, it is just great to get the vinyl. So there's what it looks like on the inside, and then if I just move this here, I will quickly show the vinyl, which comes in a inner sleeve there with some pictures on it. And the actual record itself looks like that there. So yeah, a really strong album. Stanley Road, his third solo album. Got arguably I'd say 3 of like his most well-known songs: Changing Man, You Do Something to Me, and Broken Stones, all amazing. And then there is like some other great album cuts as well on here. So yeah, fantastic album. A lot of people say that this is like Paul Weller's best. I can't really argue with that too much, because yeah, like I do like I understand why people really like rave about this album, because it is fantastic. So yeah, very proud to own this album. Guys, after getting those 2 Paul Weller albums, like I actually needed think was it 4 more like off like his solo ones on vinyl. Now 3 of those are really tricky to get, so I decided for the time being I would just settle with the CDs. So those albums are Heliocentric from the year 2000, I believe, or like maybe 2001, sort of like early 2000s, that sort of era. So yeah, don't hear like this is one of his finest, but it is still a good one to have on CD. got this one here, Illumination. All these were really cheap, just think like about like £1 in like a wee budget CD shop. So this one isn't in the greatest shape, I must admit, but this is like a wee deluxe edition package here. You get a CD plus a DVD and a little booklet as well, which just sort of slides out in the middle. So this is his 2002 album Illumination, which I have heard. I did quite like this one, like quite a bit actually. So yeah, this is one like I would like quite fancy getting on vinyl. And then this one here, what I wasn't too keen on personally, Studio 150, sort of like a covers album from 2004. There's a lot of various stuff on here. Wishing on a Star, I think like that was a Rose Royce song. Don't Make Promises, I quite like that one. And like a version of like All Along the Watchtower as well. So yeah, I haven't really given this too much like off like a listen, but yeah, it is nice to get like those three. After those ones, like the only one I need is As Is Now, which I can probably get on vinyl for like a fairly reasonable price. So yeah, like that should probably feature in my next month's vinyl update, or like maybe a couple of months like down the line. Then I'll have everything like on Polella in like some format like or another. But anyway, for the part of the video now, what I have certainly most been looking forward to, like when like, I was at work, like during like my lunch hour, like I was checking out the tracker update for this package, and like I was so happy when it said like delivered on it. So yeah, like I rushed home, and so yeah, here it is here. So I will do a live unboxing of this now for you all. So yeah, these came from like America, and 2 albums in here. So I'll just try and get it open now, and I'll show you what's inside. So we've opened the top, and probably fans will be, fans of like this artist should be able to probably stab a guess at like what album it is in here, or albums it is in here. Just try and cut into this safely. Right, so there's the invoice. I shouldn't show you that, but here we are. First one is Driving Rain by Paul McCartney here. Wow, I'm amazed to have this. Not one of his finest albums though, but I am still very, very pleased to have this. I'll just put the rest of the box over there for now. I'll just quickly show you what the actual discs are like with this one here. Sorry, just something dropped over there. But anyway, yeah. This is a double album as well. So there is I think the first vinyl here, and then the actual vinyl itself looks like that there. So yeah, this is really nice actually. And then the second one here looks like this here. Red, and then the back of it, and then I think the vinyl discs, like the labels, yeah, the labels are the exact same. Not too fancy like the design on them, but yeah, this is a great album to finally get like on vinyl. Like it isn't one that I've given like too much time to, but I got a pretty good deal on this. Considering like everything. I mean, like the top is like a little bit. If you see the back of it there, it's a little bit torn at the top, but just looking at it there, like it is in really, really fine condition. 2001, like 2001, like as I said, that this came out. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this. But the second one, I'm maybe just slightly a little bit more excited for. It is Flaming Pie here. So yeah, very chuffed to have this one. Now, I would say condition-wise, I knew this wasn't going to be absolutely flawless. You can see there's a little bit of a mark there, and then the back has, you see that where the barcode is, there's a little bit of, well, I don't say damage, but it's just teared away there, and this sticker as well, which I'll probably keep on there. It's just there, like not really doing anything. The gatefold here looks like this though, which is very nice there. All the people like who worked on the album, Jeff Lynne, Ringo, and others there. And then the vinyl itself is in this really nice like inner sleeve here, just the lyrics on it. And the vinyl is here, which is in, just looking at it now, really, really nice condition actually. I think that it was just like the cover really what had like the issues on it, and that's why like I got this for slightly cheaper than like it like usually tends to go for, because I see sealed copies of these for about £100 plus. I paid nowhere near that for this. And like I would say though, shipping and sort of like the customs and that, like the customs charges were like a little bit more than I had like anticipated, but it was certainly worth it to get both of these classic McCartney albums. Very, very chuffed to have them. The only one like I need now is Run Devil Run, then I'll have like all the studio stuff, so yeah, very, very happy. So yeah, fantastic like month for like stuff like stuff like not only these two, but the two Paul Weller ones were both fantastic, as well as like the others ones as well what I've shown. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this final update. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Must have been magic, the night that we met.